Hello, everybody. It's Miss Hope. We are in the art room. It's Friday. I am happy to be here with you guys. So, we are going to have some fun today. We're going to be doing something that I'm going to explain it, and you need to watch the video before you start the project, okay? Because you're going to need to go on like a scavenger hunt through your house and do some hunting and gathering, okay? So, we're going to have a really good time. We're going to be making silly faces. You can make silly faces, you can make scary faces, you can make serious faces, you can make beautiful faces, whatever you like. But we're going to make faces using found objects. Found objects. What are found objects? Well, in art, found objects are things that we find. We find them. We find them at the beach. We find them in our backyard. We find them around our house. We find them in our junk drawer. Sometimes I have a junk drawer. I kind of have several junk drawers throughout the house. It's where we throw everything that we don't know where it belongs. So we just throw it in a drawer because we'll figure out where it goes later or figure out how to use it later. Sometimes it's little pieces of toys. Sometimes it's a part that came off of something that we can't remember what it is. But everyone's got those in their house somewhere. Maybe parts of toys that you don't use anymore. You're going to see how we're going to do this. And I'm going to show you a bunch of different ways to do it if you don't have certain supplies. So there's going to be something for everybody here, okay? So first we're going to look at this book. It's called Let's Make Faces by Hannik Piven. This is an awesome book. I'm going to show you on the overhead camera. I'm going to go through the book pages with you and read it. It's really fast. But I want you to just look at the pictures and enjoy this, okay? Because this is a lot of fun. And then we're going to get to work. And when I post the assignment in your Schoology or Google Classroom, you'll be able to see there's going to be a list of supplies, but that is not the end of where you can go with it. If I didn't list something that you thought of, then you can use it. Okay, so you'll see what we're talking about as we go through, and I hope that you guys enjoy this and have a really good time. This kind of project does not need to be final. That means that it doesn't have to be glued down. You can just use a bunch of different objects and rearrange them in different ways and take pictures of them and send them to me and then put everything back. Or you can glue things down if you have permission and you're allowed to use those things. You can keep those objects on your paper or cardboard or paper bag or plate or whatever you're going to use, but it doesn't have to be a permanent project, just so you know, okay? This is just like you can just play in this project and send me the picture. All right, here we go. Let's go to the overhead camera. Let's Make Faces by Hannik Piven. So if you can see, I know there's a little bit of a glare from the light and my camera, but if you can see what this face is made up out of, these are whistles, little toy plastic whistles. These are party favors and a balloon. There's a little plastic monkey. These look like the lids of the inside of the lid of something, but the other side of it, not the top part of it, the inside of it. And those look like, I don't know, like chocolate candies or something. I have no idea. Okay? But that just gives you an idea of what we're going to be looking at here. So this book is all about faces and how to make faces with found objects. Let's make faces. Making faces is fun, but where do we start? First, let's find some. So we're going to go looking for things that look like faces. So I want you to just keep that in mind. You're going to go on a little hunt around your house and look for things that already look like faces. The world is filled with faces. So take a look at some of these things. That's a chair, right? But look at it. It looks like two eyes and a frowny. This is a like a space heater or air conditioner maybe, but it looks like a face. Look, two eyes, a nose, a big mouth. I'm not sure what this is. This is like a part of something, like a metal piece to something. This is the top of a can. But look, it looks like two eyes, a nose, and a mouth. This is the bottom of a sandal. Look at it, two eyes and a mouth. I'm not exactly sure what this is, but it looks like a face. That's some kind of adapter or plug. This is a sink. Two eyes, a nose, a mouth. This is a toilet paper holder. That looks like a face too. The world is filled with faces waiting to be discovered. Look carefully at these fruits and vegetables. What more can you see? Now these are plastic fruits and vegetables from like a toy set. So if you've got something like that around your house, or Legos or things like that, those are going to be great for this project. I see, look at that, the tomato, the orange, the pear, the pretzel, the plum, the apple, the zucchini, the corn. I see faces. Now, if you look at these tools from the garage or plastic tools from a toy tool kit, I bet you'll find faces too. Look at that. When you go out to the garden, and this is what we did a couple weeks ago. Remember when we went out and looked for leaves? You will meet new friends. Look at all the fun stuff you can make with just leaves and bark from the trees and mulch, pine cones, rocks. Now that we have found faces, we are ready to make faces. So let's gather more stuff. Eyes, noses, and mouths. And so these are different ideas, different like tools and toys and earrings and all kinds of gadgets and fun little things that you might be able to find around your house. These are just some ideas. Just gather some fun stuff. You don't know what you're going to be able to do with it. Let's make faces. A happy face. That's made out of a bracelet and a whistle and earrings and party favors, but they look like curly hair. A sad face. A goofy face. That's the guy on the front. Look at those are lemons with whistles inside. A little plastic fish and a soap holder. A monster face. These are Scrabble letters for teeth. Look at that. Scrabble letters for teeth. A scared face. Ah! It even says ah inside. A mommy face. A daddy face. A sleepy face. Look at a sleepy face is made out of a slipper with seashells and marbles for eyes. A snoring face. Me, 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 me. A party face, all made out of party favors and things that you could find at the dollar store if you don't have things at home. Now it's your turn. Let's make faces. Try to find these objects or similar objects in your house and see how many different faces you can make with them. Okay, and this is kind of just a little suggestions on what to do. It says, more is more. Gather a lot of objects. Having lots of stuff around will help you find the right combination to use. Let go. Don't worry if you don't have an idea. As you start working, you will start getting ideas. Observe. Let the materials guide you. Let them show you what they want to become. 4. Watch for all the happy mistakes. Lots of good ideas will happen by chance. Be aware of them. Look out for them. So that means that sometimes when you're not planning something, that's when the best stuff happens. Trial and error is good. The more possible combinations of objects you try, the better the chances of creating something great. Rome wasn't built in a day. Don't worry if at the beginning your face isn't coming together. It's normal. Stay with it. It will improve. Play, play, play. Playing is part of any artistic activity. The more playing you do, the freer you will become, and the more ideas will come to you. Oh, and always remember, have fun. All right, so we're going to do that. We're going to have some fun right now. Okay, so I've gathered a ton of materials. I have a cardboard circle. I have a paper bag. And I have paper, and I have styrofoam plates, but I can't show you everything all at one time. So I'm going to just use my cardboard circle and my paper bag maybe, okay? So I went ahead and I've gathered stuff in the art room. I've got buttons. I've got pom-poms and pipe cleaner parts. I've got a bunch of random objects like this. I've got some leaves, things I found outside, some string. This came from a pizza box. These are earrings. It's a part of a toy. Here are some foam flowers. And here's a fake mustache from the dollar store. I've got that. I've got a couple of magazine pictures of animals and a lady. And I've got some toys like this. These kind of go together like this, but I'm gonna use them for different things today. I don't know what yet, but I'm going to. I've got some Duplos, a couple different colors. I've got some toy screws. I've got a puzzle, part of a puzzle from the dollar store with some wooden pieces that I might be able to use for something. And I've got a toy wooden screwdriver. I've got some of this fun stuff that I've been saving from the inside of boxes. It's like crinkled paper that was going to be thrown away, but I kept it. Okay, all right, so I think we have enough to start. I've got things like this, like wooden pieces from some kind of a toy or a game or something. And I've got more wooden pieces like this. All right, so I don't know what we're gonna make, but I'm gonna get a scissor ready just in case I want to cut some eyes out. I'm also gonna show you how to do this if you don't have cardboard or a paper bag. If you just have paper around, that's fine too. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna start, like it said, we're just gonna start playing. I really like this piece. It came from like a free toy that you get at a drive-through from like Wendy's or McDonald's or something, and I really kind of reminds me of a mouth. So I think I want to use that as a mouth, and I think I want to give my guy a mustache. So I'm gonna use my dollar store mustache, although I'm not sure. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe the mouth goes like this. I don't know. I'm gonna play with it like that. Let's see about these being eyes, maybe. I'm gonna go get my buttons, see what I've got in here. It's just fun to play. I'm not really planning it out, just showing you. It's fun to play. Let's see here. I've got these pieces of pipe cleaner, maybe for eyebrows. I'm gonna move this down a little bit. Here's his mustache, but he needs a nose. Maybe I have these foam shapes, maybe that, or maybe nope, that's too big. Let's see, maybe I can use another, oh, maybe this could be his nose. Maybe that could be his nose. It's kind of silly looking. All right, now it's time to try something else. Let's try these big wooden eyes. I'm playing with these toys. We're just being silly right now. It does not have to. I'm going to use my cardboard again with the mustache. Maybe next time I won't use the mustache. I don't know. Maybe we'll do... Oh, like he's screaming. Oh no! I don't have a nose. Let's give him a nose. What can we give him as a nose? This is a part of a toy. Maybe that is his nose. That's kind of silly looking. I like that. So if you like what you make, you just snap a picture of it, okay? And then you could send that to me, whatever it is that you came up with that you like. Or just keep playing. And then, guys, you know what? You could do this for hours, probably. I'm going to show you how to do this with paper. I took out the paper bag here. You can use, if you don't have anything else and you just have a brown paper bag, you can use that as your background. So it can be, you know, that could be a face. That could be a face. Possibilities are really endless with this. But if you're looking to maybe make it more permanent, you want to glue it down type of thing, or you want to keep it, you know, hang it up or use it for something, then we're just going to grab a piece of paper and I'm going to, I have a pencil here. So I'm going to make a very just, it's called an organic shape. It's not really, I'm not really trying to go for the shape of a head. I'm just making an organic, a big blob, if you will. And you can draw that on your paper, okay? Now, if you want to make this more of a collage type of project, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out the cat's eyes. Be careful how you're cutting, because it depends on, you know, what shape you want to keep. Now, I don't know if I want to use both cat's eyes, or just one, or what, but I'm going to cut them both out right now. And if you if you end up not using something and you want to save it for later, then that's a good idea. I'm also cutting out the little nose here. Because that's fun. That's fun. And I'm going to cut out this lady's lips. I don't know what I'm going to use. I'm also going to cut out her nose. She's got a fun nose. So if you've got magazines or newspapers or something where you can find some faces or animal faces or old calendars, things like that, ask permission. Make sure it's okay to cut things up before you cut them. Don't want anybody getting in trouble for art. And then this can be a combination of like collaging and drawing if you wanted to. So I've got, okay, so let's play around with the combinations here. I've got the cat eyes. I've got the lady's nose and her mouth. This is silly. Oh my goodness, that is so silly looking. And then I could add yarn for hair, or I can draw hair. Now let me switch out the cat's eyes and let's put the lady's eyes here. Get rid of her nose. But let's add the cat nose. That's so silly looking. And then maybe I've got these earrings right here, these clip-on earrings. Maybe I want to use them for her. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. That also makes a face. I can use that too. Can do that's cool too. You never know what you're gonna find out. You can just play and discover. Let's see. Let's use that as a mouth. Let's use the cat's eyes. This I found outside. Or you can use that. And then I've got a piece of pipe cleaner that I can use. I'm going to use get some eyebrows going on here. So you can use paper, you can use cardboard, you can use paper plates. Okay. Here, I use the pipe cleaner to make into a nose. You can glue that down if you wanted to. And then, let's see here. I've got buttons I'm going to use for teeth. Sort of. Maybe not that, but you get the idea? Are you understanding? I'm sure you are figuring it out. I'm sure you guys have lots of ideas right now just by watching. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to just have some fun on your paper and enjoy this. Have a good time with this. Get your little brothers and sisters, big brothers and sisters, moms and dads, aunts, uncles, grandmas, grandpas, whoever. Get everybody involved in this. Show them how fun this could be to just be silly. And when you make something that you really, really like, that really makes you laugh, take a picture of it and send it to me. Make me laugh too. Okay? Enjoy. Have fun. See you guys soon. I can't wait to see what you make.